Welcome to Monmouthshire in Wales, specifically a tiny village called Gilwern near Abergavenny. Imagine my surprise when I found out that I could get Detroit-style pizza in this tiny village in the middle of Wales. Detroit-style is a type of pizza that often gets overlooked in the big pizza debates. You have your classic Neapolitan, of course, straight from Italy, the giant New York-style slices, and also Chicago deep dish. But Detroit style is not particularly well known, even in America, much less Wales. Today, we're here at the Towpath Inn, a lovely pub with great vibes that also happens to be one of the very few places in the UK who serve up Detroit style. In this video, I'm going to show you what this underrated pizza type is all about. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I post videos on a regular basis of some of my favorite things to eat that you won't want to miss. Okay, so first things first, what makes a pizza a Detroit-style pizza? In order to understand that, we have to dive into the history a little bit. Detroit, a city of Michigan in the United States, was a stronghold of America's automotive industry. The original restaurant called Buddy's Rendezvous that developed Detroit-style pizza baked their pizza in these high-sided rectangular pans that were originally used as automotive drip pans or for holding small industrial parts in factories. The result? Instead of a thin crust like in New York or Neapolitan style, you get a thick, fluffy crust that is porous and most similar to focaccia bread. You also get this cheese that gets caramelized along the sides of the high-sided pan. You can tell you've got a good Detroit-style pizza on your hands by the lacy cheese crust that should snap right off. Another thing that you see here are these two stripes of marinara sauce on the pizza. This is a lovely homage that I didn't expect to find on Detroit style here in Wales, but shows me that the Towpath Inn really researched this dish and took it seriously. This is very much a stylistic choice that is a signature touch on Detroit style pizza, potentially to pay homage to its automotive origins. We went with a classic pepperoni for our first Detroit-style pizza and a fennel sausage with white wine Alfredo sauce for our second pizza. The red bits that you can see here on our sausage and fennel pizza are red bell peppers, which adds another extra layer of flavor to the dish. The prices might seem a bit steep, but we found that with the size of the pizza you get and the fact that the dough is super thick, it is a decently fair price because you end up being insanely full at the end. I would say that you can comfortably share one pizza between 4 people, 2 people if both of you have giant appetites. In terms of execution, Towpath Inn definitely does a great job here. Their dough was fluffy and chewy as you can see here, and the lacy cheese crust, that is one of the most important aspects of Detroit style, was more than achieved. My biggest recommendation though is their hot honey dip, which bizarrely stole the show. Honey infused with chili peppers just for the tiniest kick. An incredible depth of flavor with a natural sweetness that balanced the tartness of the tomatoes in the marinara. After starting off with one hot honey dip, I ended up buying 2 more because it was just that addictive. If putting honey on your pizza seems a bit too far for you, I would try it before you knock it, but they do offer other dips as well. For example, here is their black garlic mayo dip. If you're a pizza purist and unsure about whether or not the thick crust aspect of Detroit style would be something that you can take to, Towpath Inn also do some more standard pizzas. Here is their Canadian pizza, which came with smoked pancetta, pepperoni, and a maple drizzle. All of these toppings can either be on top of a standard pizza or a Detroit style one. In hindsight, I really enjoyed the flavor combination of the Canadian, so I probably would have liked to put it on top of a Detroit pizza as well. Overall, Detroit-style pizza is a huge winner in my book, and Towpath Inn does a really great job of ensuring that it is done justice. If you're a fan of the pizza flavors and curious about how that might combine with a thick, fluffy focaccia-style bread, as well as a crispy, cheesy lace, Detroit-style pizza is definitely not one to miss out on. It's a tough one to find in the UK, and if you're ever near Abergavenny, definitely stop by Towpath Inn to give this one a try. So tell me, what type of pizza is your favorite? Is it Neapolitan, Sicilian, New York, Chicago, or maybe I've convinced you that Detroit style might be king? Let me know in the comments what you think. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I post videos on a regular basis of my favorite places to eat, and I have plenty more restaurants that I can't wait to show you. Until next time!